Hey YouTube, and welcome to this episode of Angel's Travel Unravel. So, as you guys saw from the previous footage, this week we are in Yotel Hotel. It's a hotel in New York City, and it's located right on 42nd Street over on 10th Avenue. And this is a review of room 1616. This is what they call a cabin room, so they're a lot smaller than some of the rooms that you may be used to. So, as you first walk into the room, if you look to the left, you have a full body mirror. And then if you look to the right, you have another mirror on the wall. It's a very open concept room, so there is no closet for storage. Everything's pretty open, as you see there, the jackets and everything. They've got no shut drawers. You'll only get 2 of them, so it's very important that you use the space wisely, as you see there. They also have the AC controls and heat controls mounted on the wall there, and you can control them to put them as comfortable as you want them to be, as you want the temperature to be. They've got this little tray on the side of the bed, which I thought was pretty cool in case you want to enjoy a snack or a meal while you're watching TV. They've got these little reading lamps up top as well, so you don't have to disturb each other if you're going to be in low-level lighting, so you can continue to read if you are reading in the bed. If we come over to the console where the TV is, they have a bottle opener there, which I thought was cool for beers, mounted on the wall. They've got a lot of storage cabinets there, this little net thing over here. My idea is that this is all going to be used for future stuff, but I don't know what yet. We've got a little towel hanger there, and then here is the bathroom back area. But before I show you that area, they also have a workspace where you can work in. As small as it is feasible to get some work done. I tried. You've got 4 USB ports for power there. You've got 2 US adapters, and then a hotel phone as well. And the seat is pretty comfortable. The bed here is pretty cool. It actually goes up and down, so I'll demonstrate it right now. And as you guys see, it goes down. It moves rather slow. This is speeded up just for the sake of time, but it goes back up as well, and you can watch TV comfortably if you want to be laying down or sit up. Then if you go towards the back, you've got this, in my opinion, a pretty spacious bathroom for this room size. Very contemporary sink. You've got a square mirror. You've got a light integrated inside of the mirror. You've got some hand soap there, foamy soap. Really good soap, actually. I enjoyed using it. You've got a backlight on the mirror here. You just twist the knob to turn it on and off, as you see it demonstrated there. They do provide you with cups, tissues, lotion, foam, soap, and plenty of towels. This is another area where you can hang clothes. You do have a hanger. You do have hangers. You have an ironing board and an iron. You do have a safe that you can use, which I can always appreciate. It's not that big, but good enough to store passports and other valuables. You've got some additional shelving space over here, and then you've got your hair dryer as well, if you need to use a hair dryer while you're here. The view is quite nice. I didn't really like that I paid for a city view, and I've got this building right in front of me. So you kind of have to look to the right to kind of appreciate the city. They did, however, move me up to the 27th floor, and I'll show you guys the view from up there. But this is the view for 1616 on the 16th floor. And then back here, you have your toilet, and you also have your towel rack back here too. The towel rack is really interesting because it's metal, and it actually warms up the towels. I've really only seen these when I travel abroad, so it's really nice to have these here, locally here in New York City area. You just push the button down, and it starts warming up the towels, so when you get out the shower, the towels are nice and warm. You've got your waterfall shower here, shower head. The pressure is great, and they also provide lotion, shampoo, as well as body soap as well. And it's all great quality stuff. And the size of the shower, I think, is really, really big. But Like I said, if we go back to the main cabin here, as you guys see, it's definitely a small, very, very cozy cabin-like room. But for the amount of amenities you get, I really do appreciate it. Guys, so a couple of things about this hotel. First, if you go on their website, it looks like, you know, they're located on 42nd Street and 10th Avenue. And for those that are not from the New York metro area, you may think 42nd Street, that means it must be really close to Times Square. One of the pros or the cons, depending on what is the reason you want to come to New York, about this hotel, is that it is actually not located in Times Square, but it's also not very far from Times Square. And what I mean by that is, if you're staying in this hotel and you want to get away from the hustle and bustle that is Times Square, and you want a quiet room, obviously a very cool looking room with lights like you see behind me now, but away from that Manhattan, New York City life, this is a good place to be. Now, you may decide that you want to be in the hustle and bustle of Manhattan. You want to actually stay on a hotel in Times Square, 42nd Street. Well, if that's what you want to do, then this really isn't the hotel for you. It's kind of like in between. You're talking about a good 15 to 20 minute walk on a good day to Times Square, where everything is going on. You know, where all the restaurants are, where a lot of the Broadway shows are, main Broadway shows, where all the live action is. It's about a 10 to 15 minute walk. So you definitely want to keep that in mind when you're booking this hotel. But the hotel itself is really, really great. I would definitely come and stay here again. I love the amenities that they offer. I love, they actually had a show tonight going on downstairs for undergraduate Broadway students, and it was really nice because you got to go in there. First of all, the theater room that they have is very, very nice. It's got all that retro lighting. It's had a huge piano in there. It was really, really nice, really, really cool. I would definitely come back to see a show here and stay here. They tell me that in the summertime, after May 15th, they have terrace rooms. So I definitely want to book one of those rooms to show you guys what those rooms are like. There's also a tub on the terrace that you can sit in. Kind of, I don't know if it's a whirlpool tub or some kind of jetted tub that you can sit in and kind of enjoy that terrace. A restaurant downstairs too you can order from. They don't have refrigerators in the room, which was a little bit of a disappointment for me. I get that they're very limited with space, but you know, a refrigerator in rooms has really become the standard norm for hotels in this day and age, especially one that's really high tech like this one. I am a little bit disappointed that there isn't a refrigerator in the room, but nonetheless, I'm gonna see if I can request one and then see how they handle that request. Well, they do have a nice lounge area. They do have a rooftop deck that you can go out. You can kind of enjoy the rooftop. You can bring your own food, but they do ask that patrons in the inside, they have what they call the green room, and in the green room they've got tables, and in there they ask that you only eat food that's bought from the hotel. They have signs that say please enjoy your outside food in your cabins, which is your hotel room. But on the outside terrace you can pretty much do whatever you want. The hotel is absolutely non-smoking in all of their rooms. It doesn't matter, they post it all over the place, so you definitely want to keep that in mind if you're a smoker. They want you 25 feet away from the building if you are going to smoke. So that's something to think about. Keep in mind that if you do decide to smoke here anyway, they charge you a $250 cleaning fee. So it's a hefty fee if you decide that you do want to smoke in this hotel, so I don't recommend doing that. So one of the positive things about the location of the hotel is that it's very close to Pier 81 and Pier 83. So in Pier 81 and Pier 83, they actually have these city site boats, right? These cruises that you can go on, and you get a tour guide, and they show you all the New York City landmarks. Go past the Statue of Liberty, they go past the One World Trade Center, talk about the history of Manhattan and Brooklyn, Jersey City. So I would definitely recommend one of those tours if you're staying in this hotel. It's in walking distance. It's literally a maybe 10 to 15 minute walk to the pier. On a nice hot day, you can take that nice walk and then go out on the water. I definitely recommend that. So if you did like this video, please like or subscribe to my page if this is your first time here. We do these hotel reviews all the time. Why don't you comment or message me to look at some hotels, especially if you're interested in the New York City area hotels. We'll definitely go and check them out. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.